Hello, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm doing back-to-back reviews. This is the second episode, and this is a very expensive fragrance I'm going to be doing. It's a gift to me sent by one of our brothers in community, Brother Muhammad. Thank you so much, brother, for your kind gestures. It was a surprise, basically. He sent it to me out of the blues, and I didn't have any clue what did he send me. He just asked for my address, and he sent me this. So the fragrance is going to be a 7.5 ml travel atomizer. I think that's what it's called, and the fragrance I forget the whole name actually. It's called H, the exclusive black tier perfume discovery atomizer. That's the fragrance. The atomizer basically is not the name. The man, my specs. H, the exclusive black tier. Okay, that's the fragrance name. And this is how the presentation, is. So this is basically two-part here, and the bottle I took out already, sleeve and the box. So I don't want to read out everything on the box, but Roja Dove, I have done think maybe 5 to 6 fragrance reviews until now. Enigma, Elysium, the cologne. Okay, I did the cologne version, all of them. Scandal, and Enigma. Some of the other ones, Vetiver. So this one, that's where the bottle stays inside, and that's where the little bottle, nice little cushioning. And you guys know Roja Dove basically has very expensive price tag and exclusive. Um, how to say presentation. This is made in England, and their fragrances are always expensive. They're sometimes Herod exclusive. I think maybe this one is their fragrance like Oceania, Sweetie Out. I want to review some of them. Okay, so this is one house. Some people just absolutely love, madly in love with this house. Some people say they're overpriced and they are too expensive for what they are. I don't judge fragrance house in general like that. I don't generalize, but I will let you know how this fragrance is. And this one is a very complex, like interesting fragrance. Okay, so this is how the atomizer looks. I did wear it few times, not a lot. I did like maybe a couple of times before tonight, and this is how that juice looks. Really nice, beautiful, and signature. Small little details, they all are important. Okay, and oh man, doesn't focus. Okay, so the cap you can take out. This is the atomizer. I don't want to respray it. I have it on my hand, so this is very strong. So official notes breakdown from this on for this on Fragrantica are bergamot, raspberry, rose de mai, violet, jasmine, agarwood, suede, benzoin, vanilla, myrrh, musk, cashmere wood, saffron, opavanex. That's I think is again maybe something to do with leather. I'm not the master on the notes, but ambergris, patchouli, orris root. I definitely need to change my specs. I cannot read from even this distance. Okay, birch, labdanum, sandalwood, and pepper. So basically, base heavy fragrance. Okay, usually you see top heavy fragrances which has a lot of notes at the heart, up top. Sometimes they're all the way, very heavy. But this one is just bergamot up top. Okay, so when you spray it, first thing you'll get a little bit of a citrus, which is beautiful. Not the best citrus easily, but basically I got like a rose which hit my nose, which remind me of some MFK fragrances, some Frederic Malle fragrances, which they utilize rose, like Promise, the Dawn, or those fragrances, Dawn, and then perhaps Oud Satin Mode, Oud Silk Mode. If you know fragrances like those, this is in that family. I'm not saying this is similar to something, same to something else. So first thing that hit me, there is a rose name there, and the Rose de Mai basically is a very exotic note. If you are a rose lover, rose have many rose notes, like fragrance have so many rose, British rose, Thai rose, Bulgarian rose, and here is that Rose de Mai. So I believe I reviewed few fragrances before with that note, but apart from that is the raspberry, which makes it very juicy. It doesn't go to that animalic oud, saffron, woody, leather so quickly. It will develop in it. It's like ease into it. It's like a nice little transformation. It doesn't really introduce you right like with Middle Eastern fragrances right away, like, oh, rose oud strong from the beginning, animalic notes. This one doesn't do that. So Roja Dove is their brilliance, how they make fragrances smooth. They are sometimes inspired by Middle East, but they quite make it westernized. It's like more wearable. So this fragrance longevity, it's crazy good. I have tried like Roja Dove, some fragrances, some of them like lasted on me very, very long time. So their quality of ingredients is definitely high, and this fragrance has complexity, very, very beautiful. And people said one thing. I'm reading from Fragrantica a few days back. Someone said if I'm paying so much money, I would expect something complex. I would expect something that lasts a long time, and it shows me some interesting changes. So that's exactly what you're gonna get from this, which is the brilliance of this fragrance. So another fragrance is Incident Diplomatic. Okay, Joe Perry. If you know that house, it reminds me of a little bit of that for some reason. I don't know why. So this is a very interesting perfume. At the base, you get all those oud. It's very polished oud, very nice suede. Nothing really is screechy. Nothing is very loud. It's just beautiful fragrance to wear. Just a nice perfume. Even if you do not like oud, perhaps you want to enjoy this. And this one, I don't know how much it costs because I didn't pay for it. It's a gift, but I'm thinking it's going to be expensive. So it's an interesting fragrance. If you do love oud, and if you like not the roughness of it, but the beautiful rose oud with a little bit of the spices, this is something you can try. A little bit of fruitiness, very nice, easy wear, and the longevity is massive. So I would wear this in a colder setup, nighttime, special occasion. This is not a fragrance you would want to wear casually. Not because it's Roja Duck. If I didn't like the smell, I would say, okay, it's a fragrance. I do not think I think maybe it's overhyped, it's overpriced. I don't think I can say that about this fragrance. I don't know how much it costs. I'm thinking it's going to be $500 plus, at least, or more, because that's how they're priced. So this one, to my nose, it smells like I have smelled some of these notes before in some other fragrances, but not entirely. Okay, so it's, to me, it smells like it could be a $700 fragrance as well. So is it worth the money? If you have the money, this house is for people with elegance, luxury, money. This is for people, okay, like that. Yeah, it's a good fragrance, no doubt about it. If price is not an issue, I would say it's very high class juice. But if you ask me if it's worth spending that money, especially blind buy, no. If you do not like oud, despite this being smooth, it may not be your jam, okay? Because oud is a very distinctive note. We have been wearing fragrance in 2015, 14, 16, those times, and I did not like oud that much. I'm pretty sure if I smelled this back in the days, I would say pass, okay? Because this is complex. But if your nose develops, within few years, and you crave for some greater things, it would be a good fragrance. So this one, the fragrance smells like something with a suit and tie, or a tuxedo. So the name is kind of cool, the fragrance of man. The name gets lost because I took out the box. The black tear, man. Yeah, where did the name go? Yeah, it's here. It's on the sleeve. Okay, so H, the exclusive, man. I can see far, I can see close, no specs. Okay. H, the exclusive black tier perfume. This is a good fragrance, but I think for the money, you better check before you buy, not blind buy worthy, and especially being so expensive. Overall, my rating just on the juice is 9 out of 10. Very good blend, very interesting, very long lasting, smells of class, and smells of good quality. But if you ask me if it's super expensive, perhaps it's more like 8.5 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Hussein Bhai, for the precious gift. He's a great collector, by the way. He collects a lot of niche and artisanal perfumery. I don't have those much in my collection. So let's move on to the third review, and then we'll call it a night. Take care. Bye bye.